are because they were. Today we highlight Alain LeRoy Locke. Alain LeRoy Locke was born September 13, 1885, and he died June 9, 1954. He was an American writer, philosopher, educator, and patron of the arts. Distinguished in 1907 as the first African-American Rhodes Scholar. Mr. Locke became known as the philosopher, architect, the acknowledged dean of the Harlem Renaissance. He is frequently included in listings of influential African Americans. On March 19, 1968, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. proclaimed, "We're going to let our children know that the only philosophers that lived were not Plato and Aristotle, but W.E.B. Du Bois and Alain L. Locke came through the universe." Locke received his bachelor's in 1907 from Harvard University, Rhodes Scholar at University of Berlin, Hartford College, 1907 through 1911, and his PhD in 1918 at Harvard University. As a guest editor for a periodical called Survey Graphic in 1925, Locke expanded the issue to create a collection of writings from African Americans titled The New Negro, which is now credited as the National Book of African America. Elementary schools are named after him in New York, Los Angeles, Indiana, Chicago, and West Philadelphia. Dr. Locke Hall at Harvard University was named after him as well. He triumphed teaching and leading at Harvard University for 42 years. 60 years after his death, in 2013, his ashes were buried in the Congressional Cemetery, where his tombstone reads, "Herald of the Harlem Renaissance, exponent of the cultural pluralism." It was a 60-year journey to bury his ashes, because first they were at the university and other places, but finally, after decades, they raised enough money to have him buried in Washington, D.C. They raised $8,600 to purchase a burial plot for him, where he rests now in peace, and he was interned September 13, 2014. May he rest in peace.
Amen.